What's up guys, Behringer here, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing video. This time, hell yeah, I'm excited to tell you that we're going to be unboxing the Born of the Gods booster box. All 36 packs. Hell yeah. As usual, if you decide to buy your own box, make sure it has this lovely Wizards shrink wrap. Just because it does doesn't mean it's not fake, but if it doesn't have the Wizards logo on it, then it's surely a fake. So inside we've got our spam, of course. And then we have 36 beautiful, beautiful packs of Born of the Gods. And every time I do this, I just gotta say that, you know, back the first time when I played Magic the first time, when I was younger, I used to look at these displays in the store, and it used to be like, you know, I was scrounging just to buy one of these. Having like a whole box these to open, it would. I couldn't even imagine that at that point. And now here we are. We're gonna unbox all 36 of these bad boys. Starting with this guy. And of course we are joined here by Garrick, the Slayer. He's gonna oversee this unboxing event and make sure that we go ahead and get that God pack. And if I can even open the first pack, that is. Wow. Yeah, I've been noticing that. These Born of the Gods packs, and I realize I'm opening these a little bit late in the game here, but dear God. I mean, the intro decks, I mean, just everything was harder than hell to open. First pack, we got a Kraken, we got a Swamp, and we got a foil. Our first pack, hell yeah. Floodtide Serpent. 5 mana. Common. Floodtide Serpent can't attack unless you return an enchantment you control to its owner's hand. Okay. I'll take it. It's a foil, I'll take it. And a rare. The Satyr Fire Dancer. Hell yeah. 2 mana. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to an opponent, Satyr Fire Dancer deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. Go really good in the burn deck. Second pack, here we go. Yeah, I think they're all going to be like this. We'll have to use the old rip them open like this method from the middle. I don't know. You got me there. Got a forest. Oh, hell yes. We got a god. Phoenix, God of Deception. 7 mana, mythic. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to blue and black is less than 7, Phoenix isn't a creature. Creatures you control have tap. Target player puts top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is this creature's toughness. It's pretty sweet. Pack number 2, we got a god. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. Okay. Spam, planes, and a rare is Guild. I don't know exactly. 4 mana sorcery, exile target creature. Put a colorless artifact token named Gold onto the battlefield, and it has sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So Guild puts a gold token. Alright then. Sounds good to me. I'm just grabbing packs at random here. I know people are superstitious as to, you know, what order you grab them or what row to start with or whatever, but I'm just grabbing them. Bird Token, Mountain, and Silent Sentinel. 7 mana, 4/6 flyer. Whenever Silent Sentinel attacks, you may return a target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Not too bad. Yep, they're all gonna hate me. We'll always tear them all open like this. Spam, Plains, and Whelming Wave. 4 mana sorcery. Return all creatures to their owner's hand except for krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. This is an interesting card. I can see why this appeals to Thassa. Well, I would like to open a Thassa. That'd be just great. Okay, we got Eidolon of Countless Battles. 3 mana enchantment creature with Bestow. Eidolon of Countless Battles and enchanted creature each get +1/+1 for each creature you control, and +1/+1 for each aura you control. It's badass. Pretty darn good. Bird Token, Island, and Hunter's Prowess. 5 mana sorcery. Until end of turn, target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. If only this was an instant, then it'd be good. I've noticed sorceries kind of are dying out a little bit. I don't know. How about them intro decks, huh? Shit. I guess what I was trying to say in those videos, I couldn't really come up with the words, but I guess the point of the intro decks is to kind of give players an example of maybe how to build their own decks. You know, knowing that intro decks aren't going to win you any tournaments, we'll give you some basic ideas for deck construction for a new player, and one of the guy ones did a pretty bad job of that. We got Spam, we got a Mountain, and we got Faded Conflagration. 4 mana instant. Faded Conflagration deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If it's your turn, scry 2. Hell yeah. Red burn deck, here I come. But yeah, once again, could be because I'm moving backwards. And Wizards is stepping their game up, lately. That's good. But you really notice when you start at M15 and work your way backwards, like I'm doing. And our rare here is Heroes Podium. 5 mana artifact, legendary artifact. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Sure. Next one, here we go. Shredded that one. Elemental token, Island, and Faded Return. 7 mana instant. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains indestructible. If it's your turn, scry 2. So these faded cards are pretty badass, it looks like. The Faded Conflagration and the Faded Return are both pretty good. Spam, planes, and oh hell yeah. Mythic, 4 mana, Flame Wreath Phoenix, flying with tribute. When Flame Wreath Phoenix enters the battlefield, if tribute wasn't paid, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. So I guess if you pay the tribute, it's a 5/5, but it's not gonna come back to life when it dies. Not bad. Not bad at all. Man, these are opening hard. Spam, Swamp, and Herald of Torment. 3 mana enchantment creature with bestow, flying, 3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has flying. And one thing I've noticed is that bestow ability. It looks like one of the better abilities. I like it. There's a gold token for that guild. This is the token for that gold guild card. That's funny. Plains and Spirit of the Labyrinth. 2 mana enchantment creature, 3/1. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. So blue mages can go to hell. Hell yeah. I like it. Spam, Forest, and Hero of Lena Tower. 1 mana, Human Warrior with Heroic, 1/1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Hero of Lena Tower, you may pay X. If you do, put X +1/+1 counters on Hero of Lena Tower. That could get out of control real quick. That's pretty damn good, actually. That's really good. And if you have any amount of mana, pretty badass. Bird token, Island, and Temple of Enlightenment. Hell yeah. These Scrylands are pretty damn good. It enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. You can add a plains or a island to your mana pool. These are always good, and they're, I mean, one of the only things aside from the god cards in this set that's worth any money too. That's pretty cool. I'd be happy opening all temples because they'd go right in most of my decks. Spam, Swamp, And Courser of Crufix. Oops, screen died. But it's a 3 mana enchantment creature, Centaur, 2/4. You play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library if it's a land card. Whenever a land card enters the battlefield under control, you gain 1 life. This is a badass card for any green deck, pretty much. If you don't care that your opponent sees your top card, why not? Be really good in a landfall deck. It's like, oh, I'm playing all these lands and you can't do shit about it, and all my creatures are getting buffed, and you're fucked. Soldier token, Mountain, and Arbiter of the Ideal. 6 mana, Sphinx, flying, 4/5, inspired. Whenever Arbiter of the Ideal becomes untapped, reveal the top card of your library if it's an artifact creature or a land card. If it's an artifact creature or a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield with a manifestation counter on it. That permanent is an enchantment in addition to its other types. Damn encyclopedia on there. That was in one of the intro decks, that card was. It's pretty, I mean, it ain't bad. Like I was saying though, the fact that whatever card you play, because of its ability, is also an enchantment in addition to its other land types or its other types, opens it up to more kinds of removal, which makes it kind of a situational. What the? And we got a foil, hell yeah. Foil Faded Intervention. All the faded cards are badass. 5 mana instant, put 2/3/3 green Centaur enchantment creature tokens onto the battlefield. It's your turn, scry 2. And it's a foil. Yeah, all the faded cards, pretty good. Then our rare, since Faded Intervention was a foil, is Scourge of Skull-Vale. 3 mana Hydra, Trample. Scourge of Skull-Vale enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. You can tap it and sacrifice another creature. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on Scourge of Skull-Vale equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. That could be interesting in a deck with a bunch of walls or something. It could be badass. Just block with walls until you get your Hydra out, and then it's GG. Wow, this. Okay. Centaur token, Mountain. Oh. Another foil. Kragma Butcher. Minotaur Warrior with Inspired. Whenever Kragma Butcher becomes untapped, it gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn. That's pretty damn good for a common card. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yes. Another God card. Xenaghost, God of Revels, 5 mana. Legendary enchantment creature, God, mythic rare, indestructible, 6/5. As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, Xenaghost isn't a creature. At the beginning of your combat turn, another target creature you control gains haste and gets +X/+X till the end of the turn, where X is that creature's power. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. Hell yes. So that's two gods so far out of this pack. Hell yeah. Zombie token, plains. So make that 3 gods. Mogus, God of Slaughter. 4 mana, indestructible. As long as your devotion to black and red is less than 7, Mogus isn't a creature. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogus deals 2 damage to that player unless he or she sacrifices a creature. Fuck yeah. Couldn't ask for better than that one. Nice. So let me just take that back. We're up to 3 gods now. Who needs a god pack? We'll just get them all one by one. Oh, here's a foil. Heck yeah. Foil artifact, uncommon, Springleaf Drum. 1 mana. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This could be really good for the inspired cards that, you know, have an ability when they become untapped. That's a way to actually tap them without having to attack with them. And our rare, we got another Faded Intervention. Cool. We got a bird token. We've got an island, and our rare is Silent Sentinel. We've already got one of these out of this box, so I won't bore you guys with reading it. Just can't believe we got 3 gods so far. We've still got a couple rows to go. That's fucking badass. And I just want to point something out on top here. This Swordwise Centaur, 3/2 for 2 mana. I mean, I know it's a common and doesn't really do shit, except for it has a long flavor text. It's actually pretty damn. Anytime you can get a 3/2 for 2 mana, it's pretty damn good. I usually don't like creatures that have no abilities at all, but I like that one. But anyways, we got a Cat Soldier token, we got a Swamp, and we got Fate Unraveler. 4 mana, enchantment creature. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Fate Unraveler deals 1 damage to that player. Hell yeah. Go to hell, blue mages. Soldier token, forest, foil, hell yeah, foil Necrobite. 3 mana instant, target creature gains death touch until the end of the turn, and you can regenerate it. So, in other words, you can send one of your creatures on a suicide mission. And our rare is Plea for Guidance, 7 mana, sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 enchantment cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. It's kind of like a fetch. Yeah. Whatever. Alright. Spam, Forest, and Eater of Hope. This guy was in one of the black intro decks. 7 mana, flyer, 6/4. Sacrifice another creature and pay 1 swamp, and you can regenerate Eater of Hope. You pay 3 mana, sacrifice 2 other creatures, you can destroy target creature. Oh, whoops. Well, that's gone. 1 less Eater of Hope out there. No, I'm just playing. Let me grab it real quick. Alright. Sweet. We'll just set him right there. Got a bird token, got a forest, and we got the Nessian Wilds Ravager. Another Hydra. 6 mana, 6/6, tribute 6. When Nessian Wilds Ravager enters the battlefield, if tribute wasn't paid, you may have Nessian Wilds Ravager fight another target creature. And if that card comes out, if it resolves, it's gonna suck, because it's like on what you could either have it be a 12/12 or kill one of your creatures. And if you don't let it become a 12/12, I believe they get to pick which creature, like your opponent, whoever casts it, gets to pick which creature it fights. So, Centaur token, Island, and hell yes, Temple of Malice. I love these scry lands. Temple of Malice enters the battlefield tapped. When Temple of Malice enters the battlefield, scry 1. Add a swamp or a mountain to your mana pool. Yeah, that one we go in directly into one of my decks. Soldier token, swamp, and another plea for guidance. It'd be cool if you have a deck that has a bunch of bestow and aura spam. Elemental token. A lot of tokens in this Born of the Gods set. Island and Mindreaver. 2 mana, human wizard with heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Mindreaver, exile the top 3 cards of target player's library. If you sacrifice them, you can counter a target spell with the same name as a card exiled with Mindreaver. Sure. Well, why not? I'm pretty sure that you guys are cringing at the way I'm opening these, but honestly, these packs do not want to open. Zombie, Forest, and another Arbiter of the Ideal. Second one out of this box. On to the next one. Got some spam, got a mountain. And we got yet another god. Ephara, God of Polis, 4 mana, indestructible, 6/5. As long as your devotion to white and blue is less than 7, Ephara isn't a creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control last turn, draw a card. Hell yeah. So we have gotten 4 different gods out of this box. Shit, yes. Who needs a god pack? You know what I mean? That's badass. What the? And we got Fellhide Spirit Binder. 4 mana, Minotaur Shaman with Inspired. Whenever Fellhide Spirit Binder becomes untapped, you may pay 2 mana. If you do, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of another target creature, except that it's an enchantment in addition to its other types. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Next pack, we've got that name I can't pronounce. Tromocratus, 7 mana. He has hexproof unless he's attacking or blocking, and he can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player controls block it. Okay. This stack of cards is blocking the camera here. Alright, next pack. We got a foil, it's badass. Acheron Phalanx, 4 mana, uncommon, 3/3 vigilance. And for 3 mana, creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of the turn. It's pretty sweet. Now our rare is another Spirit of the Labyrinth. We've got a couple of different cards in here that really piss off control decks. I like it. Down to the last 2 packs here. But don't worry, because for more booster pack opening, I've still got all 5 Born of the Gods pre-release boxes, and there's like 5 booster packs per box, so we've still got plenty of packs to open. Oh hell yeah. We've got a foil, Charging Badger, 1 mana, 1/1 with trample. Fuck yes. Alright. Our rare is Painseer. 2 mana, inspired. Whenever Painseer becomes untapped, reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Okay then. And the last pack here. Come on, Garrick. This is gonna be a shitty pack, I already know. Let's see. Well, we got a Faded Infatuation. We haven't got the blue Faded card yet. 3 mana instant. Put a token onto the battlefield. It's a copy of target creature you control. If it's your turn, scry 2. These Faded cards are all pretty damn good. The only one I haven't seen is the white one now. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's been the Born of the Gods booster box opening. It's empty now. Pretty damn good. We got 4 gods out of that, all different. Got lots of rares, of course, lots of foils. I've been noticing this Born of the Gods set has been getting a lot of foils, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video.